Here's something I come across every once in a while, and that of course would be a large crack in the stucco. And as you can see here, this one looks like it's not just a crack in the wall, it's actually protruding out a little bit. So this is a big crack. It's a biggie. This isn't something that you're going to be able to cover up with some stucco. Even though that's exactly what they did on the other side of the door. They just went ahead. You can see they put some mortar, looks like just some cement and sand mixed with water here to make stucco, and spread it over the crack. And the problem with this, and this is the problem with a lot of cement-based cracks, is that they can't be fixed. When I say this, I haven't found a product yet where you can fix it by going over it, where you can just cover it up. And I'm not going to say there isn't a product, because I've seen concrete walkways where they go in and they put some type of a coating, a textured coating over it, and it works just fine. Seems to get rid of the cracks if they're not too big. Maybe they have something like that for stucco. I haven't ran into that. If they do, let me know, and I'd love to make a video on it. The problem with this type of patch is that the crack will come back. You might fill in, you might be able to shove some of the stucco into the crack if it's large enough, or you might be able to even out the surface if you have a section of the crack actually protruding out, which is what we have here. Yes, you will be able to make it look a little more even. And even if you're going to paint the surface, you could paint the stucco after you finished it, and if the crack comes back, you can always fill it with some caulking. Yes, these are all things you can do, but, and this is a big but in the home repair industry, there's a good chance that these cracks will not go away. Another thing I'd like to point out, and looking at the crack between the top of the door and the top of the window, and even on the other side of the window, is that these almost look like they were cracks caused by poor construction. I'm guessing that the mesh that they used, the wire mesh for the stucco lath, didn't lap properly. Looks like they just looks like they might have butted it somehow, or they might have even did some type of repair. Someone came in here and added a window, or added a door, or added both, and then didn't make the proper lap in the stucco. They might have even just cut across the top with a saw. And again, I've seen this plenty of times. Anyone who's in the industry and has a comment, feel free to leave it and see if they agree or disagree. It's one thing I got to say about these videos is rarely do I find people that aren't willing to voice their opinion when they disagree. And if you're one of those people, feel free, knock yourself out, to share your knowledge with me. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing I could do about that anyway. I can't tell you to stop, because that'll only encourage the naysayers to naysay, as they say, nay. So anyway, main reason why I made the video is I see this, I run into this every once in a while, kind of like more often than I would like to see, where someone goes in and, hey, I know how to fix this. Let's just add some more material to the problem. And in most cases, that isn't going to work very well. And this is a good example of one of those cases.